What's up guys, Patrick here from Top Tier Gaming, and today I'm coming at y'all with a hero deck for the Burst of Destiny format. Heroes are a really cool deck, they've been around forever and they're pretty much a fan favorite, I would say. But with the new support that they got in the form of Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, I think this deck has now been taken up to a point where it can be an actual meta contender, because you're not just relying on Dark Law anymore. You have cards that actually do something outside of him. That aren't, just OTK cards, because that's kind of always been their crutch. They would sit on Dark Law and then say, you know what, now that I've had my turn, I'm going to kill you, because we just put out a bunch of big fusions. But now, you can pop a card and then say I'm going to OTK you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the profile. I don't really have anything else to say. Okay, starting off, we have triple Vision Hero Vion. This is the best normal summon in the deck now. He sends a hero monster on normal or special summon, and then he can banish a hero monster from the graveyard to add a poly from deck to hand, which is super nice. Then, basically, 3 more copies of him. Triple Vision Hero Ferris. Ferris discards a hero to special himself, and then whenever he's special summoned, he puts a hero monster in the spell trap zone, which would be Vision Hero Increase. And then Increase tributes a hero monster you control, specials himself, and then specials a Vision Hero from deck, which means you get Vision Hero Vion to your field. So yeah, it's pretty good. That's it for the Vision Hero package, 7 cards. Then we play 1 Stratos. Stratos is pretty good. Most of the time now, he's just used to pop spell traps. Honestly, his search effect is still very good, but the best normal summons in the deck are Vion. So like, you want to try to hold your normal summon for Vion. Then 2 more hero monsters. Shadow Mist. You got to play 2 because you want to send it off of your Vion sometimes. Sorry, I forgot his name. And then whenever he's special summoned, she adds a mass change, which is super nice. Then we play 1 Liquid Soldier. Liquid Soldier is kind of a combo piece. Whenever they're used for a fusion summon, you draw 2, disc 1. And then whenever it's normal summon, you can special level 4 lower hero monster from your grave, which you don't really normal them that often, but when you do, it's a pretty nice effect. And then we play 1 Honest Neos, because we like to OTK people. An extra 2,500 damage is, nice. Destiny Heroes, we play 2 Malicious, because he's at 2. But in this deck, because of Destiny Hero Denier, you basically get to use Mally up to 4 times a turn, pretty often. So yeah, it's really insane. Like, Denier along with Phoenix Enforcer pushed this deck really hard, in my opinion. I mean, I don't really think that's a crazy opinion to have, but it did. Then we play 1 Celestial, because I want to have 1 more Destiny Hero name in the deck, so I can use Fusion Destiny multiple times. Because a lot of times, you'll have a Fusion Destiny in your hand turn 2, and you're like, you know what, I really just want to send 2 to special Dystopia, and just burn my opponent. Plus his draw effect's super nice. And then 1 Plasma. It's Plasma, it's a skill drain, I don't really have anything else to say about that. If you open just Fusion Destiny as a 1-card combo, it ends on Destroy Phoenix plus Plasma, so yeah, you kind of have to play him. Then I play 1 Nibiru, and I guess I'll throw in the other hand traps I'll play. 3 Imperm. Nibiru is pretty much just a cross-out target, because that's the only hand trap that really scares me. Droll is pretty good too, but we side deck that, so yeah. You can get blown out by Nibiru. That used to be way harsher, but now because of DPE, you can just pop himself and he'll come back and he's, just there again. So that's super nice. But yeah, those are the hand traps we're playing currently. Fusion spells, we play triple Fusion Destiny. Best fusion spell in the deck by far. Sends your stuff from deck to, sends your Denier Mally from deck to grave, and then you can just combo off from there. And then on Plasma, DPE. Then we play triple Mass Change. I don't really have anything to say. It makes Dark Law, it makes Acid. It's pretty good. We'll play 1 Miracle Fusion, because you can search it off of, what's his name, Sunrise? I was going to call him Sunriser, but yeah, it's Sunrise. And then we'll play the 1 regular Poly, because you search it in your combo. Miracle Fusion super nice, helps go for OTKs a lot. You can summon, like, Ab-Zero. It's pretty nice. Play 1 Hero Lives, card's bad, could go to 3, doesn't really matter. 1 Rhoda, it's Rhoda. You're playing Warrior deck, you have to play it. Triple Cross Out Designator, like I said. Nibiru just gets your butt sometimes, so you want to have answers to it. Call by the Grave, it's a 1 of broken card. Kind of got to play it, in my opinion, in any deck. And then we play Triple Droplets as some of our going second cards. We play Triple Droplets, Double Dark Hole, and a Regeki. Yeah, these cards are just super insane. They break most boards in the current meta. Like, not many boards are negate boards currently. So Dark Hole can kind of just get you there sometimes. Or if they're negate boards, they're just monster negates, so you can just, pop them. Pretty nice. Crossout also works as a target to stop droplets, which is super nice because that's one of your one of your nightmares is Droplets, Dark Ruler, and what's it called? Chalice. Those can kind of get you if you're just relying on your Dark Law to keep you alive. So you want to have answers to it, and they kind of give you the answers you need. Onto the extra deck. Play double Dark Law. Card's broken. Anything sent to grave is banished instead from your opponent, and whenever they add a card, you banish a card from their hand. These are really nice. Don't really have anything to add to that. 1 DPE. The new big boy in town pops 2 cards on field, non-targeting. Can pop 2 of your own cards to like dodge Nibiru. Can pop opponent stuff. It's super insane. And he specials back a Destiny Hero on the next standby phase, which has come up for me where they'll like get rid of him, and then I'll proc his effect, and then they'll like somehow get him out of the graveyard. And it's like, okay, cool. Special back Celestial, or special back Denier, and put him back in the extra deck if he's banished. Like, it's just super insane. Yeah. Then we play 1 Dystopia. It's just another good target for your Destiny Fusion, or Fusion Destiny, excuse me. He's pretty good. He's a pop, and he burns your opponent. So yeah, it's nice. If his attack is different, he's a pop, excuse me. And we play 1 Destiny or Dangerous. This card's kind of bad, but because of a card we're playing in the side deck, we can break most PK boards using him. Just super probably their board and make it into a Dangerous and send your Mally and start comboing. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I think you kind of have to play him right now because it gives you another target to send Destiny Heroes to grave if for some reason your DPE gets out. Play 1 Trinity, 1 Adoration. Yeah, Trinity just helps go for OTKs, and Adoration is just a generic 2-hero fusion. So you kind of want to just play him so you can have a way to get rid of 2-hero monsters on board. We play 1 Sunrise. Sunrise is insane. On summon, searches Miracle Fusion, and then modulates attack. So most of the time, all your monsters are plus 300 because of him, which is pretty nice. Because you'll have like up to 3 different types. Actually, usually it's plus 200, but if you're going for OTKs, you'll probably have a water on board, so it's plus 3. Either way, good card. Then we play Ab-Zero Acid. Ab-Zero Acid is like one of the classic plays for heroes now, where you'll summon Ab-Zero and then have Mass Change set, and then you can Mass Change your Ab-Zero into Acid, and they'll both proc and destroy all spells, destroy all monsters. So it's insane. Onto the links. We play double Cross Crusader. This card's nuts. Cross Crusader is a bonkers card. On summon, it specials back a Destiny Hero from grave, and then you can tribute a monster, or hero monster, excuse me, and then search any hero monster to your hand. So you'll just summon back Mally, tribute Mally, search another card, and then special Mally off his effect, off of Mally's effect. It's insane. 1 Wonder Driver and 1 Dread Decimator. Dread Decimator helps go for OTKs. Wonder Driver helps you go for double Mass Change combos, and he's super good. Plus, like, Wonder Driver is just all around good because you can leave him on board, and then if it gets outed, you can special a hero from your hand, which is kind of nice. And we play 1 Verte for whenever we get interrupted. I'm pretty sure this card's getting banned, so get ready to play like a Super Poly target or just like, I don't know, Elemental Hero Shining, I guess. But yeah, that card's definitely getting banned on the next list. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add. Whenever you get interrupted, you can just like go into this and like try to end on Fusion Destroyer, or Destroy Phoenix, excuse me. Onto the side deck, we play the Holy Trinity, Reboot Feather Duster, Pancratops. I could see both of these getting banned and put him back to 3. Don't care. Yeah, there's nothing to add to this. You just want a couple more going second cards. We play Triple Draw and Lockbird. This plays as a cross-out target, and it's just good in the current meta, so I would just play it. One of the things that really gets you in this deck is back row, specifically like anti-spell IO, so you have to play Cyclone to answer those. And then Uncombination, we also play Evenly. You don't really like giving up your battle phase in a hero deck because, you know, you can usually OTK people. But Evenly Matched is just such an insane card that you want to, you know, play it currently because the, what's his name, King of the Sky Prison, I think? I can't remember his exact English name. But that card protects from destruction. So, like, these are your 2 cards that get around him, kind of. You don't really have to worry about his effect. Like, he's still going to summon and set them a trap. But you have answers because you have, you know, non-target or non-destruction effects. We'll play Triple Super Poly. This card's okay in this. I kind of play it just for PK because my locals has a lot of PK, and you can Super Poly their board and just take it. But the downside of it is you don't really have that many Super Poly targets. Like, you have, this is a generic, and this is sort of generic. So these are like your only cards you can go into. You have to have a hero monster on board for Ab-Zero, but like, I don't know. It's kind of like just for him. Like you just take their DPE plus Bardiche or whatever dark monster they have on board and go into him. So yeah. Super Poly's kind of a weird spot. If you don't play it, I would understand. Like Solemn Judgment's pretty good, or just play a Point of the Red Lotus to look and like take Dark Rulers out of hand, which is not a bad thing to do. I wouldn't blame you if you decided to play that over Super Poly. But yeah, this deck is super good. I like it quite a bit. If you're looking for a very fun OTK deck, this is a good option. The only problem with Heroes, in my opinion, it's very expensive. Ferris have gone up quite a bit. DPE is like $80. Your Fusion Destinies are like $10. Yeah, there's just not a lot of cheap cards in the deck. Like Liquid Soldier's like 60. Yeah, the deck's kind of expensive if you're wanting to play it, but it is one of those decks that I don't think is ever really going to get hit, like outside of maybe DPE, but I don't see him getting hit. I see them hitting Verte instead. Okay, we'll do a quick little going first hand. Ooh, this is a pretty nice hand, actually. Okay, so this is assuming an interaction. Discard Ferris for that, and then we'll put to our equip spell. That better not be him on the last card. That is. Damn. Put him there, and then we'll trigger the Shadow Mist to add. Adding to hand a... What do we want to add here? I guess we'll just add the Honestness. Go ahead and increase, tributing to Ferris. Special Vion. Vion effect Ascend. Sending to our grave the Malicious. Then we'll go Link 2. Or actually, sorry. First, we'll go Vion effect, banish the Ferris from grave. Add to our hand our... Oh, we already have Poly. That's why I didn't do it. I knew I was missing a step. Smart boy. Anyway, Link 2, Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader, we're going to bring back the Mally. And we're going to tribute the Mally using Cross Crusader effects to add a Liquid Soldier. I think so. Yeah. Get a Liquid Soldier. Then we'll go ahead and go... let's see. We'll go normal Stratos, Stratos effect to add. Go ahead and add our Denier to hand. Plus we're leaving Fusion Destiny targets by not adding the Plasma earlier. That will let us Fusion Destiny if we draw into it off of our Liquid Soldier, which we're about to try to go for. We'll fuse for 2. Make ourselves a Sunrise, Chainlink 1 Sunrise, Chainlink 2 Liquid Soldier. So Liquid Soldier will draw 2, and then we'll discard the extra Imperm. That's okay. And then Sunrise will add to hand our Miracle Fusion. Oop. Now we can go Link 2. Wonder Driver. I'm going to activate Mally effects, banishing himself. To special to Mally. And we'll trigger Wonder Driver effects to reset our Poly. Set the Poly. Then we can go Denier effect, special, putting back the Mally that was banished on top of the deck. We can go to activate the Poly, fuse for 2. Summon out our DPE. Then we can go Mally effect engrave again. Special out. Then we can Miracle Fuse, banishing Liquid Soldier and banishing, let's say, the Vion. Screw it, get him out of there. Then we can summon to our field our last summon of the turn, an Ab-Zero. So you end with this. Let's go to grave, and you can set your Mass Change Imperm. So when your opponent starts their turn, you can activate Mass Change, targeting your targeting your Mally, summoning Dark Claw, triggering Wonder Driver. Wonder Driver effect will reset a spell. You have the option to set back these 3. I would probably set the... I'd set the mass change back, I think, because I want to have access to it again on the next turn. So now, when your opponent starts their turn, if they do anything to pop, like if they have back row of their summon cards, you can go DPE, pop Ab-Zero, and pop their card, and then Ab-Zero will pop their board, or pop their monsters, which is pretty nice. Or if you are playing against a back row deck, you just leave the Mally up. That was on field. And then you can mass change the Ab-Zero into Acid, and Acid wipe their board, and then still add back the mass change, because Wonder Driver is going to reset it. And then you can mass change your Mally on your turn if you need to. But like, you have options there. So yeah, deck's very fun. I would recommend giving it a try. And you have the 25 boost. Again, it is kind of expensive, just because hero cards always have that anime pro tag price tag. So yeah, if you have a little bit of extra dosh and you want to buy a pretty fun OTK deck that I think is pretty safe from any ban list in the future, I would pick this up. It's a good deck. Anyways, guys, this has been Patrick from Top 2 Gaming. Check out our Discord. Follow our Twitter. Have a good day. Goodbye.